Hello again, welcome to my channel. I'm Angela from artery.com. I do have a short unboxing video for you today. This is from the Craftelier Black Friday sale. The reason I came across this is because I've been looking for some more distress oxides. I love my dye inks for stamping and what have you, and sentiments, but I do like my distress oxides for colouring and blending. And I was on the lookout for some more, and these were about the cheapest at the time, so I'm going to put this down and I'm going to show you some of the things that I've got. And you always get a nice little lolly from Craftelier as well when you buy something from them. There's my little lolly, that's so cute. That's a list of things that I bought this time. I didn't buy a load of distress inks, I just wanted a few more colours. This one's pumice stone, very nice, subtle colour. And black soot, because I don't have a really dark distress oxide. Not sure what I'll use that for yet. And this is Seedless Preserve, beautiful purple. I do like my purples. And this is Picked Raspberry. I've seen this used on a lot of things, and I do have a few more pinks, which I think would all look nice blended together. So that's the distress oxides that I bought. I also bought some tacky glue. I do have a lot of glue, but I wanted to try this on, oh, why does that keep bouncing? I wanted to try this with my foils, because I've tried foiling with different sticky mediums, and I thought I would have a go with the tacky glue as well. I bought a brayer. I do have a brayer, but it was a cheap one that I got from Amazon, and it's a bit too solid. It doesn't apply the medium very well, so I thought I would try a different one. And I bought some paint brushes. So I do have paint brushes, but there were cheap ones that I got from the works like years and years ago, and they're fine, you know, for the price. They were absolutely fine, but I wanted some better quality ones with some finer sort of tips, and I think they should be okay, because I do use paint brushes when I'm trying to watercolour or apply different mediums, inks and things like that on my cards and what have you, so I thought I would give those a try. It costs a fortune for some really, really good quality paint brushes. They can get very, very expensive, but I thought I would try those and see what they're like. Found some more distress oxides. I thought I'd bought more than that. So this one's Wild Honey. That's a very pretty colour. Fossilised Amber. I only really have one yellowy one, so I thought I would get another one of those. And this is Candied Apple, a nice red. I also bought some sticky embossing powder. I have seen this used with foil as well. So you can stamp a sentiment with your normal embossing ink, use this, and it stays sticky when you've heat set it, apparently, and then you can put your foil on top of it. So I am quite looking forward to trying that out. Oh, and these are reinforcement stickers, because I do have quite a lot of folders with things in, and they're just starting to get damaged and to snap, so these will come in handy. And this is a tacky glue pen, again something that you can use with foil. And I bought quite a few cute little mini dies. That one's a little pram, a little stroller, and this is so cute. This is like a mini van die. I'll just show you the backs of them there, and they're really cute. And we have a little balloon. You could cut out a few of those and put them on the front of a card. That's a little envelope. That's cute as well. I do love little envelopes. And there's another envelope. This is a classic envelope. And some sea life mini dies. I do like anything to do with the sea, the ocean, the beach, anything like that. I think they're lovely. A couple of die sets here. They are Botanic and Charmed Garden. I don't think you can go wrong with these. These make beautiful additions to the fronts of cards and things like that. Nicely tucked under a sentiment or a flower arrangement. And some masking paper. I have ordered some Gina K masking paper because there is a video that I want to do with it. but it was sold out everywhere, the Gina K one. So I have managed to find some, but I think it's going to take a while to get here. But so this is the Craftelier one. We'll see how that goes. And they had some cheap paper packs. So this is Sunshine. So this is a paper pack with stickers. So beautiful papers, lots of lovely stickers. These are going to be nice for making summer themed cards. And this is the one called Practically Perfect. This is just gorgeous. So these are just stickers apparently. Stickers and, oh yeah, stickers and papers. So I didn't see the back there. Yeah, so there's some beautiful papers as you can see there, and they have sticker sheets as well. So very nice. And this is a vertical paper holder because I am very, very short of space in the craft room. We still need to get it sorted, still need to get some shelves and things put up. But I thought this would be handy for storing the paper packs that I have in. The 12 by 12 ones, I think. Yeah, so they should fit the 12 by 12 papers that I have. And there's a couple of travel cutting mats as well, because I have two places where I craft. So they'll come in handy also. So that is my little haul. I don't know why I keep buying stuff, because I just have no other room in here. These are just going to be packed in boxes until I can get my craft room sorted out. But when there's a sale on and you see things that you want and that you normally would pay a bit too much for, I can't resist. I can't resist sales. So I'm not sure if I'm going to make anything with these. I think it's just a little unboxing to show you what I got from the Black Friday sale. So I don't know if it was of any interest to you, but thank you for watching anyway. I really appreciate it. Have a great day. Bye bye now.